Are the wheels coming off the Israeli war machine already? Missiles are raining down on Israeli cities even today. Missiles continue, of course, from airstrikes in Iran even today. But what you're seeing on social media might land someone in prison if they're recording in Israel. Here's what happened. Iran fired about 20 ballistic missiles at Israel this morning. 4 found their target. Now, first of all, excuse me? That's a 20% success rate. That doesn't sound like the 4 layers of defense that the Israelis rely upon for ballistic missile interception is working. You've got the US Patriot, you've got Arrows system, you've got David Sling, you've got Iron Dome, very well known, of course, but short-range missiles primarily. How did 4 land in Israel? What's happened? Have you run out of interceptor ammo? I unfortunately cannot report to you, even though I claim to report to you the news. I don't have that information at the moment. Now, this is being reported, these 4 hits, by mainstream media even. So it's, it's not random speculation just from some cowboy on TikTok. 4 craters reported, damage yet to be confirmed, but here's the wild part. Israel has such strict wartime censorship that they have now activated, by the way, that people posting videos of where the missiles hit, if it's anything to do with military locations or military infrastructure locations, they could face up to 30 months in jail, just quick time. I made a video about, a deeper video about Israel's military censor earlier today. Check that out after this video if you're interested in knowing more. Now think about that for a second, yeah? In the age of smartphones and TikTok, and the country's trying to control what you can film and what you can share, even if bombs are falling in your own neighborhood, right? Israeli authorities literally raided TV crews in Israel this week for showing missile impacts, like that forehead impact. It's mad. They're saying it helps Iran aim better. If they know where their previous missiles landed, they could recalibrate or what have you. Okay, fine, it's plausible. Meanwhile, regular Israelis are running to bomb shelters while their government decides what parts of this war they're allowed to share and what they're not allowed to share. Now, this isn't just about military secrets anymore. This is about controlling the entire narrative of the conflict currently unfolding in real time. The government says it's about security, but critics in Israel say it's about hiding the true impact of this war from both Israelis and the world. Remember, Israel claims to be the only democracy in the Middle East. Now, that is completely ridiculous from some aspects, but from other aspects it has to be said. I'm unbiased here. I'm reporting to you the analysis as it is, factually, right, without the spin. It has to be said, in terms of the democratic values of civil liberties, Israel's actually quite open. It allows a lot of press freedom compared to, let's say, for example, some countries such as Russia or China, where press is a lot more controlled, a lot more government regulated, and the people live lifestyles similar to Western Europe. Now, the truth, unbiased, is that this makes sense for Israel now to censor this stuff, even though they claim to be a democracy and have these civil liberties. They started a war, and in the Western style, the comfortable, cushy Western lifestyle the population is used to, their partying and nights out in clubs, they've been subjected, instead of that, to 7 days of air raid sirens and panic, right? So a military censor ensuring that information doesn't get out too readily is an attempt by the Israeli state to stabilize the situation. Otherwise, their population is becoming extremely agitated, especially with the knowledge, very common, that, oh, we started it, right? No, there's justification according to our government, right? The Israelis are saying, according to our government, Iran was closest to they've been to a bomb, ever, right? So acting on Israeli intelligence, which apparently is very good, they decided now is the time. But, bruv, there's missiles landing on my house. Well, what's happening? It's not worth it, bruv. It's not worth it, especially because I'm used to a Western lifestyle, especially because I'm a dual national. I might yeet myself back to America if things carry on like this. DoorDash, try bomb shelter dash. Just eat or just shelter in place. After Trump said he needs 2 weeks to decide if the US steps into the ring, an Israeli minister is on the record as saying 2 weeks is endless, quote, endless. Parts of our cities look like wet cardboard after 7 days, and that's despite Israeli jets flying over Iranian skies even today. How do you beat that? How do you beat people in that situation? The skies over their country are no-go, but missiles are still landing in our cities. Bruv, we need to throw in the towel. Now, that's you see, that's the impression currently in Israel. Iran has gone quiet, by and large. It's like a tank, or it's like a tortoise sort of retreating back into its shell. The country's internet has faced blackouts, some state-imposed, in an effort to maintain stability domestically. Israel is no different. It's in a situation where both are in a situation where both states are trying to keep their nations from panicking and revolting or protesting in response to the pressure from the opposition state. In my next post, I'll mention, though, the protests across several Iranian cities today. Thousands came out because they are fed up. Now, Israeli intelligence, because I know you have agents watching my videos now, so this is an address to you. Your ears might have perked up when I said Iranian cities have protesters flooding the streets, right? They're fed up, protesting today, Friday. So I'm going to give you the details. Unfortunately, it might not be exactly what you're looking for. I don't think it's the kind of protest you guys wanted, alas. You see, after Friday prayers, the Muslims call the Friday prayers Jummah. It's like the Christian Sunday. Our day is Friday, not Sunday. Iranians went to pray, but then stayed on the streets. Even the women, right? Even the women, they're not that oppressed, trust me. They've got signs, they've got cards, they've got their bright Persian tricolour flag. Their message, they stand with their government. Protest Israeli aggression, not protest their own government's oppression. And they have a final message: they will never surrender. Not quite the regime change you guys were looking for. Anyway, addressing everyone now. For better or worse, the war has galvanized Iran, analytically speaking. The opposite effect of what Israel was going for. The son of the former Shah of Iran has been making speeches telling Iranians to rise up this last week. Now is their time. Now is the time to overthrow the current theocracy, the Ayatollah system. Well, the Iranian people looked at him, his speeches all over Israeli media especially, and said, rise up and overthrow our government. What, the one that's opposed to Israelis and their genocidal regime at the moment. And what are you going to do? Lead us? The son of the pre-1979 Shah. You want Iran to be Israel's puppet? How about no, and hashtag we will never surrender? That's the sentiment, right? You won't hear about that on the BBC, but you'll hear about it here. More on that in the next one. And for the unbiased news and analysis, for the unbiased news and analysis without the Western spin, I'm Muffles, and my brain is melting slowly from the heat and the frequency of my videos. So show your support and help me carry on. And I'll see you in the next one.